Brian Sozzi, Yahoo Finance here with Brad Smith, and we're getting ready for our latest After the Call. It is Airbnb.
It is indeed Airbnb, a great company that perhaps you've rented one or two homes from in the past.
Airbnb stock up 35% year to date, one of the hottest stocks in the entire market. Brad, I know we're going to be on this conference call. Everybody's excited about the numbers, but I'm excited to hear who founder Brian Chesky has been renting his very expensive San Francisco house to. He's been doing this for months. I haven't rented it yet, Brad. I haven't rented it.
I know you're a fan of glamping. That's why you haven't rented it just yet. I'm going to be looking to see where that demand is holding up among consumers right now.
After the Call, Yahoo Finance homepage and YouTube coming up.
And indeed, stay tuned for After the Call with Soz and Brad today. They're going to break down all the top headlines from Airbnb's commentary. Guys, I want to know who got the Seth Rogen rental.
Oh, yeah.
Did you guys see that? He was renting out a night in his house where you could, like, throw pots with him and do whatever else Seth Rogen does
all
when
the Seth
he's at
Rogen
home.
things.
All the Seth
Yes.
Rogen things, presumably. So I don't know if they'll talk about that, but that was a fun little promo.
They've had some fun activations over the years, whether it's been renting like a Barbie dream house or even for Brian Chesky listing his own. And we were able to speak with Brian at the tail end of last year in Q4 during November when they were doing their winter release. It'll be interesting to see how many new hosts have also been brought online as a result of that winter release and the push to trying to get more listings on the platform too, and what that does in impacting the average price that they're seeing per rental unit or per rental night.
Also curious to hear his tone around operating expenses for this year and how expenses really played out in that fourth quarter. This is a company that laid off a lot of people during the pandemic, and the going view on the street is they have not hired a ton of these people back, so they are probably one of the more lean tech companies, but do they even feel the pressure to let off workers here while a lot of their competitors are also letting off workers?
I'm always also curious to hear what Chesky has to say about where we are in the post-pandemic cycle of how people are staying, right? Things have changed so much. People were doing long-term rentals out in the country somewhere and working remotely, but a lot of them have had to come back to the office. City stays have gone up. Like, what is he seeing? Not just for what it means for Airbnb, but I just find it fascinating for what it says about the flow of people around the country and around the world.
Yeah, and even as some people are taking on those rentals, there are new rentals that have been coming online in jurisdictions that do not allow for Airbnb rentals, and thus some bookings have either been nullified or canceled even as people are showing up to redeem their booking. And so that is something that, if he addresses it on the call, there's long been this kind of tenuous strain for Airbnb in all of the different regions that they try to move into, trying to get around local law in some cases, and then in others trying to drum up these different partnerships with even property companies to make sure that their tenants will have the opportunity to bring a unit online.
How are you going to do Valentine's Day, Brad? I'm trying to. It's going to be a late evening during this earnings call. I got to do a better job. But I mean, I'm not getting home until late. People better watch this thing. You better tune in and watch Airbnb. We have a lot of great analysis for you.
I know Brad has a Valentine.
But I mean, it doesn't matter.
Do you have a
Maybe I just want to go to the
Valentine's
bar and get myself a drink and wish I had one. Whatever it might be, I want people to watch this because we're bringing you some cutting edge analysis after the close. Me and Brad, we may not even have Valentine's Days. We're doing this all for you.
I'm getting tacos. I just told you that.
Getting tacos, yeah.
What bar are you? Where can the ladies out there find you, Sozzi? What bar will you? Where will you be?
I'll take a photo for you. I'll take a photo. I'll send it to you.
But people need to know in advance so they
I don't want them showing up.
Drop
Come
a
on.
pin.
No. It's kind of creepy.